Hello, hello, hello. Tron Prom here, come at you with another what if. What if Deku had fire constructs as a quirk? Part 2, I believe. And let's get started. When last we left off, All Might said, let's meet tomorrow. Deku said, oh no, we cannot. I have a date with my future wife. So I said, okay, then the day before the UA, first day of UA. Okay. And then Deku goes home, and then the next day they go on a date. Deku pulls up on a motorcycle, and this motorcycle is powered by his quirk. He explains to Momo, well, he shocks Momo first, saying, wow, nice bike. And he explains to her that his mother and father worked on it together and developed it for him to be his hero work and stuff like that. And to for him to have a girl, congratulations for getting to UA present. Okay, so they get on the motorcycle. He rides out to the cliff overlooking the ocean, and he drives off, shocking Momo like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" As they flying off the cliff. He hits the button, and the motorcycle begins to fly. She hits me in the back of his head. Say, you could have told me. He said, sorry, I just wanted you to be surprised. Yeah, I need to shit myself. He said, Momo, your mouth. Well, it's true. And they kind of giggle a little bit. And they fly to a cliffside. Well, not a cliffside. It's like on the side of the mountain overlooking the stars. And Deku gets off the bike, and she gets off the bike. She sees there's a blanket with a picnic basket. She said, what's, oh, so you planned this? Of course I did. And he blows fire onto the picnic basket, and the stuff starts floating out. The plates sit down, the wine glass, the candles sit down, the candles get lit, um, the wine bottles pour each other, some food comes out, all the other stuff. So she's watching him do all this stuff with his pork. Says, "You getting quite good at that. Yeah, he's all trained with you. I can focus on multiple things now at one time, thanks to you." She said, "Okay," and smiles at him. And then once everything's set up, all the flames dissipate except for the one that's lighting the candle. It's kind of like that color flames you see at his feet. So they sit down to eat, and unbeknownst to them that the smell of the food and all this stuff, the animals in the surrounding area is coming for it. So they finish eating, and the animals get there too late to get any food, except for them. So at first they don't see the animals because they laying back looking at the stars talking. Then they hear Deku looks over there and sees four big bear-like creatures. Excuse me, bear-like creatures looking at him. So, okay, this isn't good. And they run at him. So he breathes fire, create a line of fire in front of him. No, actually, he creates a wall of fire. So at first, the creatures stop because it's fire. And they 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 look at it like, Oh no, it's fire. In the meantime, Deku looks back and says, Momo, we got to go to the bike. And then Momo, when Deku turns around and looks at Momo, Momo has a katana in her hand and standing in the fighting stance, looking at some more creatures between them and the motorcycle. He said, okay. Man, I hate to leave my bike here. Okay, let's fly here. She said, oh, I don't think they'll let you do that. Then another creature shoots a web and hits Deku, lands on Deku. In the meantime, the creatures at the wall of fire Deku created starts to break through it. Now the web's on Deku, and the creature that shot the web flies after Deku. Deku breathes a little fire and creates a sword to cut the webbing, right? But before he cut the webbing, Momo slices the creature's head off. And then he uses his sword he created to cut the weapon. Okay, he says, okay, they're not gonna let us fly out here, so let's take them out. He said, I thought, okay, let's do this, baby. He starts to blush when she says that. And she realizes what she said. She shakes off and says, okay, I'll take these, you take those. Momo said, okay. And Momo jumps into action. Deku looks over his shoulder. He sees Momo create a chain out of one of her hands while she holds katana in the other. And an inner chain, the kunai is connected. She throws the kunai at the creature. It misses him, but stabs into the wall and stabs into the tree behind him. Then she yanks the chain around, moves to the right, and yanks the chain, and the chain wraps around the creature's neck. And she throws her sword through the creature's head. Like, whoa, that's kind of brutal. Then she creates 3 kunais from each hand, which includes 6 kunais, and throws them at another creature, stabbing them in the neck, chest area. Then she creates a staff to block the attack from another creature. Deku's excuse me 1 second, memorized at her fighting style and her technique and the fluidity of her movements. He belly noses the bear-like creature about to swipe down on him. He turns around the corner of his eye and breathes a little bit of fire, enough just to get create a shield to block the attack. Then he used the sword in his other hand and stabbed the creature in his chest and said, okay, let me get focused on my job. And then he cuts the creature head off. Now, he blows more fire out and cases his body in like, I say a suit of armor, like the old knights used to wear. Yeah, he does that. And when he does that, it increases speed, strength, stuff like that, and durability. It's kind of like his fire cloak, but now he's developed a fire armor. Now, out the corner of Momo's eye, she sees him do this, and she thinks like, oh, wow. Since when he could make an armor that detailed? And he jumps into the creature. Now, the sword and shield, the sword and shield he created, it merged with his armor. So he got a shield like Captain America on one hand, and a sword connected to his hand like a blade, just a blade connected to his arm. So he's blocking and stabbing and cutting. After a few minutes of this, the creatures that they didn't kill ran away. So Azuka says, hell of a first date, right? He says, yeah, but it was great. Let's go home. Yeah. So Deku gets on the bike, takes a deep breath, blows the fire into the tank of the bike because that's how he powers the bike, and he cracks it up and flies to Momo's house, drops off, and goes home. When he gets home, he's met to his baby sister that's only about 4 weeks old. Run up to him, say, big brother, and this shocks him. One, she's running at about 4 to 5 weeks old, and two, she's talking at 4 to 5 weeks old. And his dad runs in, short about saying, "Oh, you got her at last. Oh, okay, yeah, I got her. So, why do I have her? Why is she talking? Why is she running?" So she just keeps crawling, right? I mean, no, come on. Let's go with your mother. Oh, son, you're home. Yeah, my sister ran up to greet me. How did she run up to greet me? Oh, it's a quirk. No, she got power tactics. So, power could. Now she has that, she also can walk and talk now. How's that power quirk? Oh, it has intelligence. She's gonna be smarter than me and your mama and you put together, probably. Did y'all meant to do that? No, of course not. I told you. We just put the basic stuff together and let you grow, and then there you go. We didn't tamper with too much stuff. Only thing we took out the issues about the reproduction genes. So I can have kids. Yes, you could, of course. We made sure that y'all were very fertile. Please, mom, don't be saying that. Okay, I'm going to bed. Son, are you all right? You don't seem a little shocked, really. My dad, after all the stuff that y'all tell me and I've seen, and nothing too much shocks me anymore. So I'm going to bed, Ma, Dad. See you in the morning. Good luck with sis. So he goes to bed next day. He picks Momo up and they go to the beach. Bakugo and Xena is there already practicing. Bakugo's shooting explosions, trying to hit Xena, and Xena's dodging them, using her quirk to move at high speeds. So Xeno's the first to notice that there's some people watching them by by the road. There's Deku and Momo. Oh yes, let me say this. Deku's thought about Momo get one for all. And seeing how the Momo fought last night, I don't think Momo will need it. And he just seen how Bakugo and Neon fight. He said, that ball with explosions. His attitude wasn't alright, but he has what it takes to take that power. And his body's strong. Not that the other not that the Neon Girl's body not strong. And his body and bones are much stronger, naturally. He can handle power and master it quite quickly. And it will go along with his brute strength. Yep, I think that's what it's gonna be. And Momo says, Zuko, why are you mumbling? Oh, it's nothing. I almost time to meet him. Meet who? Them and somebody else. So, and while that's going on, Bakugo and Xena stop and says, that kid with the green hair, he looked familiar. Wait a minute, that's that guy. Yeah, that's the guy who helped me out with that sludge villain. Huh? You know, you mentioned it. That's the guy who helped me out. That's the guy I helped doing the exam. Is he stalking us? He better not be stalking us. I'll blow him to hell. And then he starts letting his explosion off in his hand. She said, calm down, calm down. We don't know what's going on. So let's go find out. I hate to be the calm, cool one in this relationship. Don't blame me. Blame my quirk. So they go and talk to Izuku and Momo. Is it, hey, Izuku's, hey, how you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, it has been. What you doing here? And then they start saying some words. Then most, oh, you know something? Everybody has been properly introduced. Let me start. My name is Izuku Midoriya. And this is, hello, my name is Momo Yajirozu. And then Xena says my name is Xena, and I can't remember the tongue tied. I can't remember Xena's last name I gave her, but I gave her last name. And then my name is Koski Bakugo. You know how Bakugo is. He said, okay, we all introduced. Now what the hell you want from us? Bakugo, Xena says. Come straight to the point. But there's one more person that needs to come before I can explain anything. Or, matter of fact, I'll let him explain when he gets here. When who gets here? Then Omar says, when I get here. And they looked and see, oh my, yep, it's me. So, I see y'all are introduced to each other now. Yes, I do not know this one, Midoriya. Oh yes, this is Momo Yazuruzu, the other one I told you about. Ah, so what have you decided? Yes, I have. But and while those two talk to each other like that, Marco gets a little annoyed and starts letting off a explosion. Yo, what the hell's going on? And All Might and Izuku is taking it back like, okay, calm down. I know this is a weird situation. And All Might says, let's go over here and talk. Then he goes under the pier at the beach and looks around, makes sure there's nobody, and poof, small light. They're like, what the hell? All Might says, to start the beginning, look at this. He lifts his shirt and shows him the wound. Now, that's why I'm like this. My organs, I've been around the world and nobody can help me. So, the guy who did this is his story. The story of All for One. And he explains All for One, his little brother, and then they ask where's the power now that his little brother had. I have it. And I'm gonna give it to one of three of you. And they look like three, but there's four people here. Oh, hey, I'm the other little judge. All my asked me to help him find a successor. So, yeah, I saw we met earlier Bakugo. The explosion was powerful. All Might saw you there, and he was interested in seeing if you would be a good successor. Zena, I met you in your exam. You turned around, went out your way to help me, to save another person. That's hero potential right there. And yeah, and Momo, you're the strongest woman I know. And honestly, at first I thought All Might's quirk will help you, but you you are gonna become a great hero without it. And then at one time, Xena, I considered your quirk to be perfect for one for all. You can save people in a blink of an eye. But when I saw you use your quirk just now in battle, I realized that you really need to work. You really need to master your own quirk first. I don't believe All for One is suited for you because your speed is at top level now. You're able to run as fast to save anyone. And Bakugo, your body's ready for it. I might look something like his body. Yeah, the concussive forces from his explosions is massive. Your whole metabolism, body structure, muscle mass, and everything is set up to be perfect for one for all. And they're like, when did you analyze me? Oh, sorry. My parents are scientists and they taught me the analytical process, so there it goes. And they start thinking about it, and Buckle says, if those two agree to it, yeah, I'll take it, Cork. And Momo says, yeah, yeah, go ahead, let me have it. And Zeno says, maybe then you keep up with me. This is speed wise anyway. And Mike says, okay, so it's settled. He says, Paco says, well, then how do I get it? Like this, eat this. He pulls up some hair. The girls look disgusted, and Deku rubs his chin and says, interesting. Must be the consumption of DNA. So, can he use blood? If not, then I might cough on some blood. The Baco's, gross. Give me the hair. Then Baco eats the hair. Well, I was thinking about injecting his blood into you with a needle, but okay. So, Bakugo eats the hair, and a minute or two pass. Bakugo says, I don't feel anything. Of course not. It hasn't fully digested. You won't feel anything significant for at least about a day, tomorrow. About 12 hours or so. Depends on your digestive tract. And then, while all Might's going into that, Bakugo grabs his stomach. Screams out. And they all look at Bakugo and say, Bakugo, what is it? Bakugo says, I don't know. It feels like the hairs on my arm is about to rip, jump off. And my stomach hurts. Bakugo, Bakugo says, oh my, is this what it supposed to happen? Nobody looks at Bakugo and says, no, it's not. Then Bakugo says, oh, it starts sparking. And then Bakugo lets off his Everybody starts saying, "Oh no!" Everybody says, "Get back!" Buckle let off not an explosion really, more like a bright. You know how a firecracker goes? Pow! Yeah, one of those. And then he says, "Oh, that's better." Azu says, "Did you just not fart?" Everybody look at Zuko like, "No, that wasn't Bako. No, I didn't just fart. I don't know what that was. I feel better now though. Feel a little energized." "You do?" All my says with a stern look. And he said, "Yeah, I'm great. My skin is a little tingling, but okay then. Um, go over to the ocean and try to use your quirk. Not big. If you use too much power, you might blow off your arms." And they look at Omar like, "What do you mean blow off his arm?" "Well, you have to work up to using all this power. If you do have it now, you can't just use all of it at one time without your arms exploding. You're the knife user, of course. You got 8 other generations of power behind you." Okay. So Bakugo was there and did off a little medium explosion. Bakugo clicks his hands together. Okay, let's see. And it's the little explosion. He's trying to create an explosion the size of a baseball, but the explosion was like the size of a beach ball. Yeah. No, not that big. The size of a basketball. Yeah, he wanted to create one the size of a softball, but it became the size of a beach ball, a basketball, nearly twice its size. Huh. Deku CC used their power and now let it flow through you. And I might explain how to use one for home. And Deku sees Bako using it. Huh. Azuka says, try, wait a minute, Bako. When you use the strength enhancing power of All for One, try to use it throughout your whole body, not just in one spot. Let it feel like this. And Azuku blows fire on Bakugo on his stomach. And the flames, he said, "What are you doing to me? Don't worry, it won't hurt." "Okay, this is weird." And the flames just start slowly engulfing his body. Yeah, imagine All for One's doing that, like my flames are doing. And let it spread throughout your whole body from one core, from the core. Okay. Then they can snap his fingers and disperse the flames. So Bunko did it, and he developed his full cow burst mode in one day. But that one day was like from like 5 o'clock to about, no, matter of fact, no, they started around about 3 o'clock. And they were working on everything from 3 o'clock to around about 9 o'clock. So the whole day, and Buckles has developed a form of full cow burst mode. I love that comment. This is a burst mode. It's one where all for one flows through his whole body and he sparks and smokes. Wow, I've been talking for 30 minutes already. So with that being said, so Bakugo tries out his explosions, and Bakugo's much more skilled in this than he was in Ken. So he's able to develop control over his level, his explosions quite quickly. So Bakugo explodes at Xena and says, if only I could catch you. And then Black Whip comes out. Yes, Black Whip comes out. It comes out, reaches out, and grabs her and holds her down. Like, what the? And then Bucko passes out. When he passes out, he's in the vestige realm, and the dude, Black Whip dude, comes over and says, "Kid, you're in for a hell of a ride. I'm the first to pop out. There's gonna be more, so get ready. My quirk is called Black Whip. We're gonna talk more. I'm here to help you master it." Oh yes, in this one, my what if, the vestiges take a larger, more active role in training Bakugo. He just don't come there that one time and use it and then gives it to him and then dips. No, he actually trains him in the vestige realm is a little bit, but just the first interaction. So they shocked like, whoa, you had two quirks all the time? He said, no, I never had two quirks. Not three, but nobody says, oh my, I know that technique. That's, okay, kids, no training for the day. Marco, we're gonna have a talk. The rest of y'all need to go home. So they split up for the day, and Marco and all my talks, and Marco learns about that song that looks like a quirk from the fifth user, but All Might doesn't know, so he's gonna research it and get back to Banco. And he'll see him all at UA tomorrow. And they all go their separate ways. Momo goes home with Deku. Xena goes home with Bakugo. Bakugo thinks about all this, and yeah. And that's it for me. Thank you for listening. And thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, leave ideas, and this is Tron Prime saying thank you and see you next time. Peace.